Hey friends, I'm going to give it a couple minutes for people to hop on, but welcome. Hi. Hey. So I'm not sure how many people can actually hop on this live, so I kind of have some things prepared to talk about that I think will be beneficial for those of you who are going to have to catch the recording, which is totally fine. Whatever is easiest for you is good for me. So I'll just give it a couple minutes and then, seconds really. I'm not going to wait that long and then I'll just get started. Hopefully your Sundays are all going well. This light is really bright. Sorry if it's like crazy. Okay, so let's just get started. Welcome, first of all, to this live Q&A, I guess, for becoming a stylist with Color Street. I've been thinking about doing this for a couple of weeks now, and I just was like, let's just get on live for some time and answer people's questions about what they think becoming a stylist is. So anyway, I'm just going to get started. As we go, if you have a question, go ahead and comment below, and then I'll be able to see it as we go. But the first thing that I want to say is when you sign up to become a stylist, it is up to you how you run your business. And that's something that I really want to make clear, is some people are going to want to be like me and run with it and rank advance and do, as much as they can to make as much money as they can and do go all in. And that's great. And then there could be some people who maybe just love the nails and want to get 25% commission on their own purchases and what their friends and family may want. And that's totally fine too. And then, there may be some in there who are wanting to dabble a little bit inside the business side, but really are just wanting it to be a hobby. And it's totally up to you how you run your business. We will be here alongside of you for whatever you choose for it to be. So one of the first things that you're going to get I wanted to go over the kit a little bit. I tried to pull everything out that I had, but I've gone through the kit for a while, so I'm like, oh, what was it again? Anyway, the first thing that comes in your kit is 10 sets of nails, okay? Now, first of all, the kit itself is $129, okay? So basically it's like purchasing these 10 sets, and then everything else that I'm going to show you is free, which is crazy. So it's worth it. You do not get to choose what styles you receive, but I have a couple of stylists that just signed up and they have been receiving some of the new fall colors, which is really exciting. So you get 10 sets. What you do with these sets is totally up to you. They can be for yourself, to use on yourself. You can use them as giveaways for your new group. You can use them to give to some of your friends and family. Whatever you want to do with these 10 sets is totally up to you. You can even resell them. You can sell them in your group for whatever you want and then make your money back right away. They also come with what we call twosies, okay? So they're probably what you have already seen if you've received a sample from anybody. It's a set of 2 nails that people can use as a sample. So you get 72 of those, which is awesome because from day one you can start handing these out to people. 72 of them, including the 10 sets that I just said, okay? Then it comes with, I already opened these of course, but it comes with 2 buffer blocks that say Color Street on them, which is really cool. And 2 files, which you can use for yourself or give to a host or whatever you want to do with that. It comes with lots of sheets about the business that you can go over, and let's say you wanted to have what is it called, a vendor event, you can put these out at that. And then it comes with nail prep pads, which is those alcohol pads, so if you're going to send samples out to people, you'll have everything that you need. It comes with all of those. It comes with nail files. I think it's 2 packs of 30, so 60 nail files. And then some nail polish remover pads, And there's a bag, which I think is in my car. I use it for my mail when I mail out samples. There's like a Color Street Road to Success book, okay? Some order forms in case you want to do some orders. But that's basically everything that is included in the kit, and it's paid for just by purchasing those sets, and everything else is basically free. I wanted to show you guys pretty much right away after I signed up as a stylist, I started putting little sets together for samples. So this is what I do, and this is why I feel like being a stylist is so easy, because I'm literally wearing the nails all the time, and people stop me everywhere I go. I'm not kidding. People stop me everywhere I go and ask me what kind of nail polish it is, how is that, and I'm like, well, here's my stash. And then I have like full kits that I have set up with a toozy and a card, and everything that they need inside of here includes the little file and all that. And I have this with me all the time. I think that's one of the biggest benefits to being a stylist, is that you're literally wearing and sharing. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been a part of a couple of different network marketing or companies in the past, and it's been super hard to share what I have, because when you're walking by, like, people may not know that you have, you're drinking a special shake, or you're doing like a workout or whatever, and so it's a little bit harder. But with this, they're like literally seeing your nails and asking you questions, and you just pull out a sample and be like, here you go. I have one story about that. I was at Target, which is like my second home, let's be real. I was at Target the other day, and the girl who was checking me out saw I had like a little bag too that has some of the samples and stuff on it. She was like, what is that? And I was like, oh, well, let me show you, and I gave her a sample, and I didn't realize it, but she had requested to be in my group like that same day, and then ordered 3 sets like right afterwards. And I didn't know, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Her Facebook profile, I guess, really didn't look like who she was in the Target checkout line, but I went back to Target like 3 days later, of course, because I'm there all the time. And she was like, hey, I'm the one who ordered those that you gave that sample to and ordered those nails from you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, oh, it's you, like, it's so crazy. I've never in my life had that happen before, and that is happening all the time now with Color Street. So that's one thing that I just wanted to encourage you guys with. So I don't see any questions yet, but if you guys have any, go ahead and post them down below, and I can answer as we go. Otherwise, I'll just keep blabbing about what comes to my mind about becoming a stylist. So for me, I actually signed up 2 months ago. Crazy, right? 2 months ago on the 17th, and my business has exploded. I think my family is vacuuming, you guys, so just ignore that if you hear it. So anyway, it's been 4 months, and I now have 12 amazing stylists under me, and honestly, our team is amazing. I want that to be something that is clear from the beginning. We are it's such a fun group. Like, I'm really passionate about wanting to see my team succeed, and if I'm succeeding, I want them to be succeeding and showing them how to do the same things that I'm doing. So I just wanted to encourage you guys that if this is something that you decide to do, it is not something where you're just going to be like thrown to the wolves and you're never going to know anything about what you're not going to have, like, you don't know what you're doing and you're just going to be thrown and not have any idea. That's not how it works with us. For me, I personally like to help my new stylists run their first launch party as if they're hosting a party with me, so they can kind of get a feel for how it's run, the questions that are being asked, without feeling like intimidated by not knowing all the answers. So that has really seemed to be something that's really good for my team. Okay, hold on, there's questions now. You guys are so cute. Okay, Allie was asking, what was your one hesitation before signing up? Okay, for me, and this may be different for other people, but for me, I was a part of another network marketing company, and so I was nervous that people wouldn't take me seriously, or that the people in that previous company would be upset that I was leaving. And that really hasn't been the case. I was also nervous that I wasn't going to be able to sell nails, and that has not been the case either. So since day one, I've been able to consistently grow a VIP group of people who are interested in these nails and just posting in there daily and having little fun giveaways. And I mean, it's been sort of a compound effect. I send out those samples, the people try the samples on, and then they love them, so they want to purchase. Then they tell their friends, and their friends are excited about them, so they want to host a party, and then they host a party, and then party goes well, and then they decide to sign up as a stylist. And truly, that's how it's been for several of the girls that have signed up with me. So I feel like all of those hesitations that I had in the beginning were super unfounded, because it's just been so successful. So anyway, that's one thing. All I know is you're awesome and brilliant. Oh, you're so sweet. Aw, they are. I feel like we're lucky to have each other. I think our team is special. I really feel like our team is special. And we have like a little message thread that we have going on all day. And the girls are just so awesome. Like, I've never been a part of something where you feel so connected to people that you've maybe never even met before. But we're all in it together. So anyway, anybody else have any questions about, I'm trying to think of what you might need to know. So the basics of the compensation plan, I think that's going to be one question that a lot of people have. The basics, and of course there's a whole sheet I can show you guys and comment below. But the basics is you receive 25%, at least 25% commission on every purchase that you personally make and any purchase that a customer makes through your website. That includes parties that you're hosting. That includes like any orders that you place for yourself, for your own stash or whatever, you want to sell them back out. And it includes all of that. That is paid weekly, and depending on how much sales you make in a month, you're able to receive an additional 10% bonus on top of that. And that's paid at the end of the month. Then you're also making commissions on your team as you build different levels of your downline. So that's like the basics of what it is. I really appreciate that you're paid weekly. I think that's really awesome. I think I've been a part of some companies that have only been paid monthly, and that sometimes gets hard. So anyway, that's a little bit more about the compensation plan. What else, you guys, do you want to know? Are there minimum requirements each month? Okay, it's a good question. So what we call active, okay, to remain active as a stylist, you have to either sell or purchase at least $300 worth of product within 1 month in a 6-month time period to remain active. And honestly, you guys, I feel like that's really done with one party. And we encourage you to have more than one party in a month, but I really feel like that's something that's doable within one party. Yeah, other than that, there's no like monthly requirements. There is a website fee of $9.95 after your first month. And that covers like the website that we have that we send people to order. That includes that. And that is not charged until I think your 2nd month. I wasn't actually charged it till my 3rd, so I don't know if that was a fluke, but you're not charged that until after your 1st month, which I appreciate, and it's totally worth it. I also have like a whole team page and a Dropbox account for my team, so that they have a lot of resources that I've created for them, so that they're not trying to like reinvent the wheel. Like there's, pictures and different things that I have provided for my team to use. So if you're going to run a party, you have like a whole template to go by without feeling like, oh, I don't know what to post. So I think that has been really helpful. Anyway, okay, anybody else have more questions? I think generally as a stylist, like I was saying, it's really all about giving people the samples. I mean, because the truth is that people don't know what this is yet. When you say it's 100% nail polish, that you don't have to use tools, all that, they don't understand what that means until they've tried it. And so really, I feel like these samples are the best part of the business in sending these out and trying to like get as many people to try these as possible. And then having good customer service, of course, so that your friends and their friends and their friends all want to come and purchase from you. How are people motivated to join? Well, I'm not sure. I mean, for me, I've had big goals. I've wanted to, I've had big, my why is deep. Like, I really want to bring my husband home. And so for me, one of the biggest goals for me in signing up was like making that dream possible for us. And it's hard to talk about because it's only been 2 months, but for me, I feel like that like dream and goal for my family is coming true. Like, I see it. Like, I can see that goal coming. And my husband has been super supportive, and I'm just so blessed by that. How old is the company? Okay, the company is only 1 year old. Okay, guys. So I don't know how many network marketing companies you know of, but most of the companies are in like the millions of stylists or consultants, and Color Street is still at the ground level. It's only been around for a year. It's just starting to like gain momentum and gain steam. We have I think we're the only, right, Allie? We're the only patent nail polish strip people. Is that how you say it? I don't know. And that is huge too, because we have like the worldwide patent on it, which is huge. We just hired this new guy who makes all of the colors, who has been a part of all these other huge companies, nail polish companies. So he's making like really great things. So anyway, what else? What else should we talk about? Oh, I talked about why I was motivated, but I think for some people, like, you might be motivated by just wanting to have friends. You might be more like a busy mom at home, and you don't have, you know, a community of friendship with other people, and that might be one thing that is really important to you, and so that's why you want to sign up. You may just want to have like the conversations with other humans, you know. Being a busy mom, I know what that's like. I have 4 kids at home, and they go to school, so I have a little bit more time to work on this, but I know how crazy that beginning time is. And one of the girls on my team, Jenna, is doing amazing right now. And she has 3-month-old twins at home. And she has a toddler, which I think is 3. 3-year-old and twins, you guys. And she's rocking this. And it's not something that you have to work all day, every day, unless you want to. It really can work around whatever kind of schedule that you want. And you can schedule parties and all of that around the time that you have. What do you tell people when they ask you to compare Color Street to other nail businesses? First of all, I really don't try and like talk about what the other company is that shall not be named. No, I'm just kidding. But really, I just try and focus on what Color Street is and not what it's not or what it's compared to. These are 100% nail polish strips, and they do not require any heat. They do not require any tools, and so I feel like just even saying that, they're going to be like, oh, okay, that's totally different than something I've tried before. So I don't want to say anything bad about other companies that are out there, even if they're, you know, they're harder to put on. So I just try and rise above it and talk about the amazingness that is this. Okay, Amanda, let me see. It says, I saw another video and you talked about handing out samples to people who comment on your nails with your card. My question is, do they send you cards or would you? Okay, so that's a good question, Amanda. The company does have a website that you can use through Vistaprint, but I don't know if you guys know me. I'm like big on branding. I feel like a first impression is a huge thing, and you only have one time to make a first impression. And so for me, I was really kind of a stickler about that in the beginning of wanting to create a brand like for myself. So what I did is and this is all in my team page, the resources are all on my team page, so you guys can get these same things if you wanted to, but I purchased this Tuesday postcard, okay, and it talks about the instructions for how to put it on, how to take the challenge of putting the Color Street sample with other nail polish. It comes with a file, it comes with the nail prep pad and a business card, okay? This is what mine looks like, and it has the directions on the back. And then I put it all inside this little plastic container, and then I keep this with me basically at all times. If someone is asking me about my nails, I will put this out and then hand them the sample all the time. And I have gotten kind of brave about it because people are asking you all the time, and if you honestly don't take that opportunity to tell them, I feel like this is a blessing. For me, I never did my nails ever. And I almost hid my nails from people because I was so like, there's dirt under my fingernails and they don't look polished. My cuticles are terrible. Like, I never did anything with my nails, and so I would have never talked about them before. So for me, this is such a huge confidence boost. And I feel like my mission and vision for my company and for myself was to help women feel confident from the inside out. And this has been like such a great, like, I don't know, a great thing for me to bring that part of my vision to life. I've never really had that before. So handing these out, I really feel like is a blessing to someone who maybe is a busy mom and never gets to have any time to pamper herself. And so handing her this sample card could do more for her than I even know. So all that to say, I personally do branding, but I purchased this whole set from Etsy, and it's very affordable, and then I had them printed on Vistaprint. You can or can't do that. You don't need to have these. I just, like I said, am very big on first impression. So you can always handwrite your own cards. I did that for the first few weeks before these came too. But if you decide to go the same route, I have all of the resources for my team. Oops, now I turned off there. I have all the resources for my team on what I've purchased. And it was extremely affordable, I think. And most of the girls that are on my team have ordered, some people ordered the exact same one, some of them have tried different styles, but the Etsy shop that I have, I feel like I got an entire package that had the postcard and business cards and a gift card and stickers and everything, and it was like $25 for the design. And then I had them printed on Vistaprint, so super affordable. Okay. Anything else? I feel like I've covered a lot. And if you are hopping on to the recording, you guys can comment below that you're watching the recording, and if you still have questions, I can always answer them after too. I'm thinking about having this kind of call once every few weeks for new people who may be interested or people who weren't able to hop onto this one, just so I can answer some of your guys' questions. But yeah, we would love to have you guys as a part of Threefold Chic. And does Color Street offer incentives? Oh, that's a good point too. Sorry, I didn't mention that. So inside of your kit, there's a sheet that shows you, first there's a sheet that shows you about rank advancing, and if you're part of this, like if you're wanting to rank advance and really work your business, there's different levels that you can get to, but there's also what we call a jump start, which I think there is. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, this is host benefits. Hold on. Oh, that's another thing though, you guys. Our host, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but when our hosts host a party, they get rewards, and you can earn these rewards too for yourself as a like if you are hosting a party under yourself. That's what I do for like my monthly orders for my website. But any sales between $150 and $299, you'll get the host or yourself will get 10% in free credit and one half price item. Amazing. And then if you have a host that gets $300 to $599, they get 15% of their sales in free credit, plus 3 half price items and free shipping. Crazy. I've had several people get that have hosted parties with me, which is so amazing. And then if you have sales between $600 and $999, you get 20% credit of your whole party sales, plus 6 half price items in free shipping. And then if you get a party that is $1,000 plus, they get 25% plus 9 half price items in free shipping, and anything above that, every $200 after that gets another additional half price item up to 15. Now I'm just going to say this. I have had a party under my name for my VIP group set up since, it was basically the middle of last month, and my party, it's just my personal sales for the month, is now at over $2,000 in sales, and I have $600 in free credit and 15 half price items. So that's in addition to the 25% commission plus 10% bonus that I've received just from people ordering. Then I'm getting $600 on top of that for free credit, which I'm going to purchase and then use for my VIP page for incentives or doing flash sales or whatever. So that's like even more money inside my pocket, which is amazing. I think like the host rewards for our company are so insane. Like, they're so great. Anyway, there's also a jumpstart bonus that you can receive, which I don't have. I'll post it underneath, or maybe Allie, if you're still on, you can post right here. I thought I had it in here, but it's not on here. But there's certain incentives that you can reach. It's within your first 35 days if you have $1,000 in personal sales, which again is through parties or from your own personal page or anybody who orders through your website. You get $50 in credit, okay, within your first 35 days. And then within, oh, I'm going to butcher this because I have to try and remember it through my brain. If you sign up a stylist, you get an additional 50. And then there's two other ones that we'll post below, but I think it's $2,500 in sales is the second one, and you have 45 days, I think. I don't know. I have to look at the days, so I'm not even going to mention it. But we'll post it below so you guys can see exactly what it is. But the cool part is that, like, let's say you missed that $1,000 one. Even if you missed that, you're still able to work towards the other ones. And if you have someone who's under you that is working for it too, and let's say they received the first Jumpstart reward, which is $50 in credit, you also, as their upline, as their sponsor, receive it as well, as long as your bonus qualified, which is crazy. Like, that's super awesome. So for the lifetime, like, anytime you have someone signing up, you can always get those rewards, which is awesome. Anyway, I think that answered most everybody's questions. Okay, 35, 60, and 95 days. Thank you. I could not remember that. I was able to earn all 3 jump starts within like 33 days or 30 days or something. So it's totally doable, and I'll show you as your upline how to do that too. But anyway, if you are interested or you have more questions, or if you're ready to go and sign up, comment below, and the person who invited you to this page will get in touch with you and show you what the next steps are. But I can't wait to see who decides to jump on our team. And honestly, you guys, I feel like we're on track to go straight to the top. Like, I'm really, really excited about where our team is headed. So we would love to have you as a part of it. Oh, thanks, you guys. All right, have a great night, and don't forget to comment below once you've watched this video if you have any more questions. Bye!